Have you ever noticed that the strongest people don't talk much about themselves? They don't brag about their plans, their struggles, or their successes. They move in silence, letting their actions speak. But in today's world, where everyone is eager to share everything online, keeping things private has become rare. Could this be why true wisdom and inner strength are also rare? Marcus Aurelius once said, "The more we value things outside our control, the less control we have. And what's more outside of our control than how people perceive us? When we share too much, we give others the power to judge, criticize, and even manipulate us." The Stoics believed that real strength comes from self-mastery, and part of that mastery is knowing what to keep to yourself. Not every thought needs to be spoken, and not every plan needs an audience. Seneca advised, "Associate with people who are likely to improve you." But how do you know who those people are? By observing, not by oversharing. The more you talk about your goals, struggles, or personal matters, the more you open yourself to opinions that might misguide or discourage you. A wise person guards their mind like a fortress, only allowing in what is useful and keeping out what weakens them. So, what are the things you should always keep private? What secrets do Stoics hold close to maintain their power and peace? In this video, we'll explore the 10 things that should never be shared if you want to become a true Stoic. Let's begin. 1. Your long-term goals. When you set a goal, do you immediately tell others about it? It feels good, right? Almost as if you've already accomplished something. But that's the problem. Talking about your goals tricks your brain into feeling satisfied before you've even done the work. A Stoic knows that success isn't about making promises, it's about taking action. Epictetus once said, "Don't explain your philosophy, embody it. Instead of announcing your plans, focus on executing them." When you talk too much about what you're going to do, you invite opinions, doubts, and even negativity from others. Some might discourage you out of jealousy, while others might fill your mind with unnecessary expectations. Either way, their words won't help you. Only discipline will. The best way to achieve something is to work on it quietly. Let people see the results, not the effort. If you truly want to accomplish something great, keep it to yourself until it's done. This way, you stay in control, unbothered by outside noise and fully focused on your progress. As Marcus Aurelius advised, waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. 2. Your personal struggles. Everyone goes through struggles, moments of doubt, pain, and setbacks. But should you always share them? The Stoics believed that suffering is a personal journey, not a public display. Talking too much about your problems doesn't solve them. It just spreads negativity. Seneca once said, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." When you keep discussing your struggles, you relive them over and over again. Instead of looking for sympathy, a Stoic focuses on solutions. Complaining about hardships doesn't make them go away, only action does. That doesn't mean you should never seek help. There's a difference between wisely choosing a mentor and oversharing with people who can't help. The wrong audience can make you feel weaker rather than stronger. Instead of telling everyone what you're going through, channel your energy into self-improvement. Tough times are meant to shape you, not break you. A Stoic understands that resilience isn't about avoiding pain, but learning from it in silence. 3. Your wealth and possessions. Why do some people feel the need to flaunt their wealth? Is it to impress others or to feel superior? A Stoic understands that true value isn't found in money or possessions, but in character. Marcus Aurelius warned, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." When you openly display your wealth, you invite unnecessary attention, both good and bad. Some might admire you, but others might envy you. The more you show, the more people expect from you. And the moment you lose it, those same people disappear. That's why Stoics believe in keeping financial matters private. Your money should serve you, not define you. Seneca, one of the wealthiest men of his time, lived simply. He believed that material things are temporary and that an attachment to wealth makes a person vulnerable. True security comes from self-sufficiency, not a bank account. If you want real freedom, don't seek validation through wealth. Seek it through wisdom. 4. Your acts of kindness. Many people do good deeds just for recognition. But if you only help others for praise, is it really kindness? A Stoic believes that virtue is its own reward. True generosity doesn't need an audience. Seneca advised, "He who receives a benefit should never forget it. He who bestows should never remember it." When you talk about your good deeds, it shifts the focus from helping others to boosting your own ego. The purest form of kindness is done in silence, expecting nothing in return. Think about it. If you give someone money, does telling others about it make you more generous? Number. It only makes you seem like you're seeking approval. A Stoic understands that real virtue comes from within, not from public recognition. If you truly want to help, do it because it's the right thing to do, not because you want credit. 5. Your family and relationship issues. Your personal relationships should be your safe space, not a topic of discussion for the world. Sharing too much about your family or relationship struggles invites unnecessary opinions, and not everyone has your best interests at heart. Marcus Aurelius wisely said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." If you let others interfere in your personal matters, you allow their words to influence your peace of mind. A strong relationship, whether with family, friends, or a partner, is built on trust, not public validation. When you share your private problems, you give others the power to judge and even manipulate you. Some may pretend to care while secretly enjoying your struggles. Others may give advice that does more harm than good. A Stoic handles conflicts with wisdom and discretion. Instead of looking for approval from others, they focus on solving issues privately, with patience and understanding. At the end of the day, your personal life is yours alone. Protect it, nurture it, and don't let outside noise disrupt your inner peace. 6. Your fears and weaknesses. Everyone has fears. Everyone has weaknesses. But a Stoic understands that broadcasting them only makes them stronger. The more you speak about your fears, the more power they have over you. Seneca once said, "We are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more from imagination than from reality." When you openly share what scares you, you give others a weapon to use against you. Not everyone will offer support. Some will use that information to manipulate or control you. A Stoic faces fear internally, through reason and self-discipline. Instead of seeking comfort from others, they work on strengthening their mind. The best way to conquer fear is through action, not words. This doesn't mean you should suppress emotions or refuse help when needed. It means you should be careful about who you trust with your vulnerabilities. A true Stoic knows that fears lose their grip when faced with courage, not when shared with the wrong people. 7. Your past mistakes. We all have regrets, but constantly talking about past mistakes keeps you stuck in them. Marcus Aurelius advised, "Think not of what you lack, but of what you have." Stoicism teaches that the past is out of our control, so why dwell on it? Bringing up old failures invites judgment. Some people will use your past against you, while others might pretend to forgive, but never forget. A Stoic takes responsibility, learns from mistakes, and moves forward. Growth happens in silence, through action, not through endless discussions about what went wrong. If you need to make amends, do it and move on. If you need to change, start now. But don't let your past define your present. The more you talk about your past mistakes, the more you carry unnecessary baggage. A true Stoic walks lightly, unburdened by yesterday. 8. Your private beliefs and philosophies. Your beliefs are personal. Your philosophy is your own. Sharing them too openly invites unnecessary debates and conflicts. Epictetus said, "It is impossible to begin to learn that which one thinks one already knows." Not everyone is ready to understand your way of thinking. When you constantly explain yourself, you waste energy convincing people who may never agree with you. A Stoic doesn't seek validation for their beliefs. They live by them. Actions speak louder than explanations. If someone truly wants to understand your philosophy, they will observe your behavior. This doesn't mean you should never discuss ideas. It means you should choose your conversations wisely. Sharing deep thoughts with the wrong crowd leads to arguments, not growth. A true Stoic knows that wisdom isn't something to be forced on others. It's something to be practiced in silence. 9. Your daily routine and habits. Why do some people feel the need to announce their every move? What time they wake up, what they eat, how they train? A Stoic understands that discipline is personal. Seneca once said, "Without a ruler to do it against, you can't make the crooked straight." Your routine is your ruler. It's meant to guide you, not impress others. When you talk too much about your habits, you invite opinions. Some will criticize, some will copy, and some will try to disrupt your progress. A Stoic stays focused without needing outside approval. The results of your discipline will show on their own. There's no need to broadcast the process. Keep your routine to yourself. Let your growth be silent, but undeniable. True discipline isn't about letting the world know. It's about staying committed, even when no one is watching. 10. Your future plans. People love to talk about what they're going to do, but a Stoic knows that the future is uncertain. Marcus Aurelius reminded us, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." No matter how much you plan, life can always change. When you share your future plans, you expose them to outside influence. Some will discourage you. Others will try to copy or sabotage you. And worst of all, talking about your plans gives a false sense of accomplishment, making you less likely to follow through. A Stoic keeps their ambitions private, working silently toward their goals. Instead of making promises, they let results speak for themselves. When you protect your plans, you protect your power. A true Stoic moves with quiet confidence, never seeking permission or praise. In a world where everyone shares everything, a true Stoic understands the power of privacy. What you keep to yourself shapes your strength. Marcus Aurelius said, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." If you allow too many outside influences, your mind will no longer be your own. By keeping certain things private, your struggles, your growth, your ambitions, you protect your inner peace. Silence is a form of power. When you stop explaining yourself, you gain control over your energy. When you stop seeking approval, you free yourself from unnecessary opinions. Seneca once advised, "Associate only with those who will make a better man of you." Welcome those whom you yourself can improve. Not everyone needs to know your thoughts. Not everyone deserves access to your life. A Stoic knows that wisdom grows in stillness, not in noise. This is not about isolation. It's about control. A Stoic does not live in fear of others, but they choose their words and actions carefully. They understand that true power is not in how much you say, but in how well you act. Talking about your plans won't make them happen. Discussing your struggles won't make them easier. The only thing that matters is what you do. So, let your actions speak. Keep your mind strong. Protect your thoughts, your dreams, your discipline. As Epictetus said, if you wish to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. You don't need to prove yourself to anyone. A true Stoic moves in silence, letting their life be the proof of their wisdom. If you found these Stoic tips helpful, make sure to like this video, share it with someone who might need it, and subscribe for more content like this. Your support means a lot. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.